Hey everybody, we're going to do another in delving, but it's a little bit different today, as I'm going to do an iOS game. I'm going to do Plants vs Zombies 2, and I'm a big fan of Plants vs Zombies, massive, massive, massive. Let me just adjust the volume a little, and then we will get going. So, Plants vs Zombies was a PopCap game which I completed, I don't know, many times. I bought it on multiple platforms, including Mac. So Mac, PC, Xbox and iOS. Brilliant. So, yeah, Plants vs Zombies 2 come out, but it's a wee bit different. And I was a bit caught in the middle of it. And as you can see, we've got this bloody stupid iOS rating thing, which I never ever do. I've got the first world done, so to speak. But before I moved on and unlocked the thing live, I thought I would show you. Once you can go through the world and get to the end, which is up here, up to 11, and with that stars for 15. I need 50, collect 15 stars to go through the next world, or I can pay $2.99. There's these keys which I can use to unlock extra levels and challenges down here, so I need 4 for there, 5 for there. I have 5 at the moment, I could use them. And I've used the likes of these ones here where the double sunflower is. I've used keys to unlock that. Behind each of the doors is like a power up or something that you would like. For instance, I can hold one more plant food if I unlock that one. I get start with 25 extra sun in the bank if I unlock that one, for instance. What there also is, so you can get stars for each level. There's 3 stars available for each level, and I thought initially when that came up that it would be you play through the level once, and depending how well you did, you would get 3 stars. It's not the case. There are increasingly difficult challenges, and I really like that bit actually, because one of the things with Plants vs Zombies is that it was never very hard. The first one anyway. This one does get quite hard because of these challenges, and it gives you the option to really go ahead and challenge yourself. So I thought I would do this one here. So to earn the star, it's the second difficulty level on day 3 here. I don't spend any sun for 45 seconds. I defeat 5 zombies in 5 seconds, and I don't lose any lawnmowers. Okay. 2 main requirements. Don't lose. You never want to lose lawnmowers anyway. So, I think I'll make a start here. I have to pick what plants I have, and I always go for the same ones. The ones that I haven't used are the bomb, which takes a while to plant. I have like a boomerang plant, which fires like boomerangs, which hits multiple targets again and again. The cabbage plant, which is like a projectile one, and the bok choy, which rapidly punches enemies ahead or behind, which can be quite good. But I don't generally use it. I usually have the same form every game, so I'm not spending any money for any sun for 45 seconds. Okay. So to do this, I'm going to have to just collect sun. Like this. So there will be a zombie comes along at some stage, like now. And I'll have to stall him. Okay. So just collecting my sun, We're nearly time up. We'll be able to get this one going. Okay. Okay, so I'm gonna go like that. And I'll get my repeater going. Which is all good. I'll stop him. To plant more sun. And this one, first one will die. And I play this very much like I play Zerg in oops. I play Zerg in StarCraft because I will just build resources. You know, I'll collect resources until I absolutely, definitely must not spend any more resources anymore. I'm going to stop that one there. And if I get into trouble, I can use this power-up thing that's going at all times, so I can just keep on going. I'll plant one of those, that'll start taking down that guy. And I'll keep on trying to build flowers where I can. Collect the plant food, so to build up a strong economy, and then the game gets really easy if I can do that for long enough. Easy peasy. So as you can see, not too much has changed in the game. I will burn one of my plant food there, and what the plant food does is turn these basically into super plants, and depending on the plant, it does more exciting things, I suppose is the way to look at it. So I'm going to start building up my second line of offense. I've got quite a good steady income coming in, and it's just like any, you know, it's been called tower defense light, but I suppose it is in a certain way, because you have to make sure you've good income coming in. I think it's much more of a strategy game than a tower defense game, in all honesty, because I've got to build up strong income before I can spend it. Yeah, as you can probably notice, these ones turning red. That's because these like sun god dudes are stealing the income, so to speak, which is all good. You probably hear my family in the background here, which is very exciting. But we're coming up to the end of this lesson, end of this this level. As you can see, the counter going along the top makes it so that I know there's a huge zombie wave of zombies coming. I need to kill lots in a short space of time, as we know. I'll need to supercharge one there. I've got more plant food anyway. So let's see if I can pull this off. I've managed to kill 5 zombies in a short space of time, and it looks like I've done it. Yes, I get my star. Sometimes you make an absolute hoolers of it as you're going along, and you don't get it. I get my star. Now that takes me up to 18 stars. I only needed 15 for the level, but I thought I would show you the progression of how each star gets along. If I go to next star, it'll tell me what I need to do for that level. In the same level, it says don't lose more than one plant, spend over 1500 sun, and don't lose any lawnmowers. So it'll be the same thing, and I've got to try and achieve that. And it is a bit harder, and you can go through it, but it's the same setup of the lesson, of the level. So I thought I would do this live, and I thought I would unlock, seeing as I have 18 stars up there at the top, I would come here and go bingo bango. I'm going to unlock with 15 stars, and we're going to go to Pirate World. I'm going to do one level in Pirate World, and I'll explain what the other power-ups are left. So the plans for Zombies 2 is this very loose time travel idea in it. And you get a bit of a story. So I thought this is a time machine, kind of Back to the Future, with Crazy Dave at the side. Humorous pop-cap kind of thing. Alter Ego's trip to the Pirate Seas. And we've got new enemy types, which is quite good. So I'm going to stick with my same setup. We'll see how you go. As you can see in the top right though, I have those like coins, 18,720. Now, what we can use to spend those on is, see these power-ups down the bottom, 800, 1200, 1000. They will give me time lapse kind of abilities. So the 800 one lets me pinch, and I'll use it very briefly here. I'll take out the first enemy by doing it. Or I might wait till there's a couple of enemies on the page before doing it, because you'll see that there's time elapses, and it'll let me do it. Now there's a bit missing in the middle here, that's quite interesting. I think what I'll do, I'll actually freeze this dude so to get a couple of pirates on at one time, so I can use this 800. The second one lets me lift them up and throw them, and the third one electrocutes them, which is all very interesting. Because I'm going to use this, I'm going to build up my meter So I'll go here. So I can pinch the screen, pinch his head off, and when that thing gets round to 0, then the abilities run off, and it's used my abilities for me. Let's use some of my coins, should I say. I can. You'll be rather surprised to know that I can buy extra coins with real money. The best deal thing is hilariously never the best deal, because you can get 10,000 for 299, and if I double that, I get a 598, not 699. But anyway, I'm being pedantic. Let's take him down. Let's build up the economy. Same as usual, only building plants when we need them. I've got some plant food which turns us into super plants. And let's take him down. I'm going to freeze him because I need to save up some money for a while. More plant food. I'm actually going to be very greedy. And I'm going to... I'll do that there. Oh! I've got a dude flying in here. I'm going to pause him. I didn't know what way that was going to work, but there's a new mechanic. And if I need to, I can use plant food to help them clear. But otherwise my economy's set up and I'm just going to be building plants now. And like I said before, the game kind of is the same from this point on. You know, you want to build up a strong economy, you want to shoot stuff quickly. It's all well and good. Oops, I don't want to buy any new stuff. And I'm just going to shoot stuff down as quickly as I can. 200 gold. We got another fasty shooty. I'll probably throw down one of these somewhere. Buy me a bit more time. I haven't used a plant food, or I've got one extra going, so I may as well use it. But as you can see, we've absolutely tons of money coming in. Spend. With 3 plant food that we didn't use. And I'm actually going to get a new plant as my reward for it. I'm going to get the butter corn, or the butter finger thing, which slows enemies down. And I get some coins for having 5 lawnmowers left, and there's the answer, so to speak. So I'll get the kernel pult, as they call it. Flanks, corn kernels, and butter at zombies. So every third one I think is butter, which stops them dead. It's like a freeze attack. And that's basically Plants vs Zombies. The only other thing there is, as you can see, there's the Yeti there. And I could go back to the Pyramid World. Well, I've already killed him once, but he appears randomly. And you get a bonus for killing him. The only other thing I'll show you, I'll throw you the store. Well, he's always wanted a poop deck of his own. Oh dear. Cheap joke. So the store, the only bit that I don't like. So I've already shown you that you can buy coins. Up to £70 for 450,000 coins. Good God. Buy t-shirts. So all well and good. Plants now. I haven't seen these plants available in the game otherwise as yet. Jalapeno, which was like the one that set a whole row on fire. The torchwood, which I used all the time, which was used for double damage, so I put those together with one of those peas that shoots double. Oh my god, crazy. Snow pea was the same, it was a slow effect. Squash was one of your get out of jail free cards, and they don't seem to be available other than paying for them. Now, you don't need them for the game, it's quite obvious about that, but they're locked behind, and I liked especially the torchwood one quite an awful lot. There's upgrades you can buy, another plant food splat, etc, etc, and bundles where you can get things together, which is all a bit funny because, and this is my main thing with this game, I really love Plants vs Zombies, and I love Plants vs Zombies too, but I would have paid £10 for this. And now they're not going to get anything out of me for that. I don't see what they're going to get out of me just playing this for free all the time, because it's just my nature not to pay for those what seems insidious upgrades. I don't know what they were really thinking about that. They'll probably make a mint out of this game, but they could have also sold it as a direct download. Here's £10, and I'm sure when it comes out on Steam or whatever, it'll be okay in that form. But that's Plants vs Zombies 2. More levels. Oh, there's something I didn't realise. There's different keys for different worlds. There's pirate keys. I'll have to go back and spend my my ancient Egypt keys, my 5 keys. So I'll show you what happens. Which one should I go for? I'd rather go for the plant rather than the thing. So I'll get an extra 3 levels here, and I'll pick up this plant. I've unlocked the path. Oh well and good. And plant it on a grave to remove the grave. So it's a grave buster. All well and good. The keys themselves actually drop randomly throughout the game, just the way you play the levels, so to speak. And there's an almanac of each of the cards, and it tells you what the special move is. It does the same with the zombies, and then the upgrades tell you what to do. You can pinch the zombie to destroy it, swipe a zombie to toss it around, swipe it twice to send it off a screen, hold your finger down, the zombie to electrocute it, and then there's extra bonuses and stuff that there is there that you can pick up. But that is Plants vs Zombies 2. Any feedback, throw it in the comments, or let us know on the samecoin.co.uk. But until then, I'll catch you next time. Bye.